Mac Cann groupe est un des leaders mondiaux de la communication. Il travaille pour les plus grandes entreprises mondiales. Fraser Lamb, le président exécutif de Mac Cann Group Afrique, nous présente l'évolution de son métier.
So we've been through a rough patch in our industry, and this is a lag from the global crisis that came from up north. I think if I could sum it up in one word, it's conservatism. This is what we're finding in all of our clients, is that there's a real slowing up in terms of their investment in marketing themselves, and this has naturally been an impact directly on ourselves. With the slowing up, we found it very, very hard for clients to come out of their shells. The conservatism is coming from a real transaction nature. The fact that consumers aren't buying makes clients less likely to spend money. So the innovation or the opportunity, as you're suggesting, that could come from it is to introduce new channels. Digital is way cheaper than the conventional media space, so that allows clients to stay in the market or have at least a presence. And we know that digital is way more targeted than above the line or conventional space. So that also helps clients focus their marketing efforts without having to invest too much. Social is for people, not for brands. And I mean this because of the size of the commitment or acknowledgement of what you're getting into. I often find clients telling me that they want to be in digital almost for digital's sake, as opposed to having a real reason to want to be there. So I'll give you a couple of examples to justify my controversialness. The first is that digital is always on. That means it's never off. So you have to support that. In social, the dialogue continues. So brands have to learn how to participate in the dialogue. In other words, it's not monologue, which we used to. Normally we create a TV ad and we broadcast it to many people. Or we create a print ad and it finds itself in a magazine for a week or a month at a time. They're static in nature and they say what we want it to say. In the social space, you have to enter into the dialogue, into the conversation. That means you have to have something worthwhile hearing to say and you have to be able to respond. The moment someone interjects into the conversation with a negative perspective, then you have to react to that. Now that takes a level of transparency that most brands are not used to. In social space, because it's about what you cannot predict the next feedback that will come your way. And if that happens, you have to have enough people to be able to quickly construct the reply. Africa is way more regulated than it's ever been. It's got more stability than ever. And obviously the world's eyes are opening up to its closing in on 1 billion consumer opportunity. For us personally, all of our global clients are here. Coca-Cola's here, Nestle's here, L'Oreal's here, MasterCard's here. We are first and foremost a business. People forget that advertising agencies are a business. And it is about making money. We too have shareholders. And to that end, we have devised a strategy for developing critical mass. We found that this was the strongest market in the splintered nature of the Indian Ocean Islands, and we were fortunate enough to get RedHouse to agree to represent us in the region. And thus, we are not having any other agencies in any other Indian Ocean island. We will now depend on Mauritius.